So, last weekend, my friend Jess decided to throw a silent disco at her apartment. You know, the kind where everyone wears headphones and dances to their own beat. It sounded like the perfect way to party without disturbing the neighbors. Jess was all about being considerate, especially after the last incident where her karaoke night turned into an impromptu neighborhood concert. Plus, it was a great excuse to break out my glow-in-the-dark socks again. We all showed up with our Bluetooth headphones, ready to silently groove the night away. Things were going smoothly, and the only sound you could hear was the occasional shuffle of feet or a muffled giggle. It was a strange sight, a room full of people dancing in complete silence, but somehow it worked. That was until Tim, our resident air guitar enthusiast, decided to take center stage. He was really getting into it, strumming along to his own personal rock concert. His passion was contagious, and soon everyone was doing their best air instrument impressions, from drums to saxophones. The energy in the room was electric, even if the sound wasn't. Then came the knock at the door. Jess, looking like a deer caught in headlights, opened it to find two police officers standing there. Apparently, one of the neighbors had peeked through the window and called the cops, convinced that we were up to something nefarious. "Ma'am, we've received reports of a quiet riot happening here," one of the officers said, barely able to keep a straight face as he glanced inside to see Tim still shredding his air guitar solo. Jess tried to explain the concept of a silent disco, but the officers seemed more amused than concerned. After a quick inspection, they realized it was all harmless fun and decided to let us continue. As they were leaving, one officer turned back with a smirk and said, "Just make sure this quiet riot doesn't turn into a silent rebellion." We all laughed, realizing that maybe our party wasn't as silent as we thought. And that's how we learned that Quiet Riot isn't just a clever name for a band, it's also a surefire way to get the cops called on your noise-free party.